really well, but the maps they don't, they're playing very poorly. So we'll get one or the other. It seems like there's no middle ground in that sense. But here we go. On ramp, AdreN, he's able to push him all the way back. In fact, JKS is going to be looking toward the ramp. Left side, already on the right. He's got problems. AdreN pushing forward is going to get AZR. I'm already confused with names. JKS, AZR, it's AZA going down. So too, Rickeh, you still not a single kill coming back.
And it's going to be a clean sweep, it seems, for Gambit on the T side, no less as well. Still a very CD-sided map. And it's going to be Yam. Don't need yourself. Oh, he gets knifed as well. There it is.
That's even better from Dosia. What a way to range.
Still plenty of time to work with here. They have spotted a player on the hut there, but JKS, he's the linchpin here. If he can find a frag, it could get interesting. Unfortunately, he gets taken down. It's going to be another round going in favor of Gambit here. Not really much a CDs can do, I'm afraid.
Entrance way to lobby. No searching. Teammate confirms he's not outside of outer, so now they can start to push through main. And Az is aware of it. He's got to look back in that direction. And all of that going on, it's Yam to take down Bomb, though, at ramp. 10 HP, has to back away. No wrap just yet. HObbit's going to try and come in from Turnpike. And this is a problem for Yam. He knows it, so Splash goes out, but he's a little bit late in doing so. He's just trying to run. He's trying to get away. In 14 seconds, he just has to delay them from getting the plant. Rotation's going to come in. If they find him, though, they could still get this because there's only a player inside of the vents now. They've got Yam covered off. Get behind the silo, hold it down, but he's left himself exposed. Good shot from HObbit. Two players coming the same side. Bomb gets planted. Down to a 1-on-2. He knows where the first is. Dodges at the flash. At this point, he's got to run. He's got to try and find an angle where they've got to go hunting. Instead of staying in the open, doesn't matter. Aza's there.
10.
Push back slightly. Rickeh now playing the JKS spot, as you mentioned, but lovely shot from HObbit.
Let's see whether this works out for him. There it is. Takes down AdreN.
Yaman's Aza inside of the site, spots the fact that Zeus has already made it into heaven. Doesn't want to take the fight too soon, and he should have, because wrapping around, Zeus has got him killed. And Yam, you can't find it with a shot. Got up the hole, down he goes. Dosia to hold it off. JKS and Rickeh now the last two remaining.
Yeah, and Ricky's actually in a horrible position. HObbit's done such a good job. They've lost bonus as well. If they were to lose this, could fall apart for Renegades here on the CT side. Aggressive. The T's outside. It's going to be Mo opening.
Good positioning for him to gain.
Yeah.
He's still got to find them, and smartly he's going to go up to the roof because he knows how important it is for them to get positioned to get the defaults done, but Zeus gets lucky. It could still work out. The problem is he's a little bit worried about going up the ladder instead. He catches Mo. AWP down, two players still there, and they want to go for the trade, but they've got to not line it up. Headshot comes in as well in the second. That could have been massive, and they're going to continue the aggression, continue the charge as Rickeh picks up another, but HObbit.
Nightmare, but obviously going to be going for the picks. Maybe Rickeh towards ramp again, trying to be aggressive, and the cross towards heaven here, but this is a key exchange. JKS will be discovered there, but doesn't nail that first shot. Has to flash and fall back at this point. He's going to be overwhelmed with that Molotov as well. USTILO, though, doing some work from the vents, but AZA drops at that one bullet.
Exactly that. And they know JKS is still inside of this. They'll know the door's not open on the other side. When they open from control, they don't even need to go that far. Dosia hits JKS. It's down to just USTILO and Yam remaining. They're going to rotate us around as fast as possible. Yam already in position as well with the AWP. But a lot of ground to cover because he has to watch control to his left. He's not still behind him as we see as he turns around. Good read. Finds HObbit. But they have to watch decontamination as well. USTILO down, forcing the back. Flash comes out. Flames in front as well. He's got to be pushed away and can't capitalize on a reload. But Yam's still watching with the AWP. Gets caught by Dosia up close, and USTILO's going to back out of it. No kid, has to.
Yeah, and it's going to be the 5th round in a row now for Gambit. USTILO does find one orb setup shut down pretty quickly there. USTILO trying to save this orb. And anything he can do to save it. No, they're dueling them every single time, and I think we have got an aggressive ramp play coming in from the CTs, running through fire. It's going to be Yam leading the charge first, and JKS gets the first shot here. A couple of frags going in favor of Renegades.
Well played and well picked up now. It's off in to try and hold them off. Get rid of the op. That's kind of smart in this situation.
Yeah, well, at this point, it's very unlikely Gambit can win the round, right? But they're going to try and do what they can. 45 seconds remaining. Every kill they get, it's so valuable to the economy of Gambit, and obviously of the Renegades as well. They don't really need to challenge these positions as well. They have got the bomb down, sure, but with this kind of situation, you're 5-on-2, just allow them to commit. You could have such a strong crossfire on the upper bomb site, one player towards lower to stop them actually coming in. Ooh. Okay, guys, calm down.
Edgy they are. Yeah, this is not looking good. The fact that they're panicking in this situation now.
Like, you don't have to watch the bomb there. That's not a bomb site, right? Just let them have it. Then you have the huge crossfires, and they have horrible angles to check. I think this is a bit of a misplay. He's challenging.
Bypassed Az as well in the smoke. Yam's got to be so careful, thankfully. He looks the wrong
reset potential here, I'm afraid. If they lose this round, they're in a world of trouble. And it's back towards outside, and Mo opens things up once again. So consistent with these opening frags.
Shots back the other direction. It's AdreN that find a pick immediately, and Zeus waiting for this pushback in lobby. Now, he's missed one player going by him. This could be costly. At the same time, timing is everything, and Az has gone beyond it. Turning back now, it should be the kill for him. No, I take it back. He doesn't check it on the way in reverse. Zeus finds it, holds the angle as well. Down goes USTILO. He'll survive with 19 HP, and it's on to JKS in a 1 versus 5.
Zeus just toying with it in that lobby area there. They have no response at all. Losing those first 2 frags, they have to push in, need to make something happen here. JKS may get a frag here, but it's all for naught. Not really much he can do. They know exactly where he is, and HObbit
coming out worse for wear. Dosia's going to go on this. Sees that for JKS, playing the wide side, tries to get the shot right, does in fact, gets the headshot,
Okay.
and doesn't even take any damage to take that back. He's still gone down to 40 HP, but still enough to try and go for a repeat. Exactly that. Zeus is found. Bomb is dropped as well. Can't push forward to get a gun, and with 2 more players there, they'll easily pull the situation back into control. But Yam's gonna rotate over, found by Mo. Good angle held by the AWP. Scout can't do anything as is rotated. Best hope is that he goes overlooked in the position. Instead, they wrap around. It's gonna be USTILO.
Why is Mo
With
doing
the ladder, that's quick. That's not even checked.
Like, you've got so much time to work if you just run up as the AWPer. You pistol out. Still, they're going to win the round regardless, it seems. But getting a little bit interesting here, but HObbit. Strong as this is looking bleak for Renegades, I have to say. It goes without saying.
Raps coming through. It's going to be fast onto Squeaky, so Heaven might be important. Spot 1. Don't slow down. Keep going. Yam needs to be the first in, needs to get deep inside of the site and push them back, but the kills are still stacking up for Gambit. 2 in the favor of 1 for them. USTILO has opened up some ground to work with, and HObbit tag to 8 can't repeat from Heaven, so they've got a bit of game, but time to get the bomb down. They overcommit to it. HObbit times it perfectly to go back in. AdreN takes down AzRen, and it's suddenly onto USTILO. 8 and 2 HP on 2 of the players. He can find these. He can't open it up. Has to find the angle. Does react in time, but it puts him down to 20 as he gets tagged first. And AdreN still watching from main, just sits and holds. USTILO goes in, finds the second. Now it's down to the one-on-one. 6 HP. USP trying to find the headshot. Dosia, he's not covered off, and he's going to walk out down there. So ramp's going to be called off, the fact that he's made it that far. So they should be fully aware of it. There it is. Dosia turns his attention immediately onto it. That window breaking out down below in control, we didn't see it. Him going that direction was heard by Zeus in the vents, and that gave away any chance he had for the surprise flank.
Well, they have no smokes now. Yes, they have ramp control, but if they want to get towards lower, you need a smoke there. Ooh, okay, AZR. Maybe you don't need smokes. Just headshots, that will do. 3 on 2 now. They've got the advantage at least. They do it consistently. It seems to be more the same here. Rush upper, hope for the best, and it's working out so far.
Dosia down. Yam converts to Zeus. Still looking good for Renegades. In fact, very good as they walk through, and Rickeh finds Mo. It's onto AdreN, rotating up, but caught off from a player already inside of the... I can't remember exactly. It might have been Rickeh, I think, with the AWP, but... We're trying to utilize it. Good position from Zeus. Catches them off. They walk in. Don't check in behind the vent. Peeks out for more. It is going to be all Renegades in response, though, and they've got the advantage, but look at the HP. That could be enough to be the deciding factor as Dosia tries to get to Heaven. As soon as Mo gets up, they'll happily work together inside of the site. He's going to be the one to throw the flash, but Flames now as well. They're using all the utility to hold out Gambit, and I think they may. Yeah, they're going to give up on this.
You all know, kids, here. There's still a huge bed of rounds.
And USTILO's already down on the stairwell. Spotting up against AdreN. Lovely headshot. Gun grabbed. Potentially. He hasn't pushed forward just yet. Rickey's going to pull back into Dosia, but that trade. They're down to 3 men, and they're going to be on the lower site with 2 guns picked up. Zeus looks away. Rickeh can't find the shot, though, and it's going to pull the CZ back in a position where he's potentially going to get traded back. Exactly that. AdreN walks through in the AK. Able to find the ground to walk on. JKS caught on the ramp, and bomb dropped. It's pulled back. For Gambit, but they have lost JKS in the early exchanges. USTILO's position is actually brilliant. Dosia's not looking for this. Oh, he's got to wrap quickly, though. They're going to know. Dosia's going to give himself up, though. Waiting as well. USTILO goes for 1 shot, nails the second. It works out. You're right. He'll go to big garage, HObbit out towards CT. Even if they hunt down, they're only going to find 1 of the 3 players because they're so spread out, and AdreN seems to be the one they found, but killing him is another story. I take it back. They've got him. To jump up and spot out toward Twinkie. Doesn't land the shot. AdreN, though, still tapping away. He's trying desperately. He won't get it as well. Doesn't even do any damage to AZR, who managed just to pop out and take him down. USTILO's got Zeus.
Rickeh finds another one as well. Looks like a clean sweep potentially here as well. 5 on 2. Mo finds 1 in return, though. AZR drops, and still, this could be problematic. He hits a shot as well. Nails it.
This is so sick. He's got the gap in between, but he's lost sight of the player. Getting close, Mo! What a round! He almost finds it. Can't quite land it. The aim holds true, but it's still... No kit for Dosia. I believe there's 1 down on the site. He's going to work, gets spotted, already sees it, and Yam's going to jump, though, to get over to Red. Has to watch the catwalk, nearly blinded up and caught. And Rickey's got AdreN down, so now he knows they're wrapping. Finds at least 1. Swings back, has to know they're working in toward the garage, but how does he play this? Because they can approach both sides. And that's exactly what they're trying to do. Thankfully, he's got his teammate in position to cover off. As Zeus gets inside of the main entrance if they wrap the close quarters. So this will be fine for now, but Mo's in behind box and he's overwhelmed.
We've got a situation. Where did Renegades go with this one? 30 seconds. So Rickeh going towards main entrance, and Zeus finds that first frag. This could actually be problematic. Rickeh, a lot of pressure on this shot. Can't do it. Bomb drops.
Bomb drop 22 seconds as well, but JKS is going to try and fight from within. He's traded back by HObbit. It's now down to the one-on-one, but the bomb will be called, dropped inside, or rather outside of the site, so HObbit relocates himself. Knows he's on the rafters and reads it well. Headshot on
an upper rush, it seems. All in. Hail Mary, let's go.
Watch the floor. It's covered by Zeus. Manages to pick up 1, traded back by none other than USTILO, who finds 2. He's now up to 32 kills total. Double that of anyone else on his team. We were talking about Mo and HObbit. Well, he's led the way. He leads the way in this half. And they lead the way in terms of the situation, 3 versus 2. JKS not going for the bomb plant right away. They want to control this a little bit further, get more information on exactly where Dosia is behind them. And as they consider this, they go down the vents. He's going to be silently on their backside because you still won't be able to spot this. AdreN's rotated onto the ramp. It's 2 versus 2 lower. And immediately, Rickeh's downed. Dosia with a great find. And now AdreN's going to start to get himself in a better position on that AWP. But keep in mind, with the flash coming out, that Dosia's got a backpedal inside of the site. That pushes one out from behind, but there's the spot. That's the problem. Switches off the AWP onto the pistol, leaves him in the open. AdreN's got to fight forward. A JKS. Although I say that as with him on catwalk, he's going to be in a position with the flash going over to spot that. He's seen it on the corner, spotted and turned, takes a lot of damage. But AdreN, careful not to overcommit.
Fragging every single time. Can't really afford to have that flare and show individual skill right now. This seems to be working as a tight unit. This could be, oh god, I need to look for the second frag.
Does get it. That's the low HP coming to save. Because Mo is slowly getting toward that ladder. He wants it. HObbit, meanwhile's got to hold off the front. Like you said, if he stays, let's go big. There's a chance. It's Yam down. It's low HP on Rickeh. There's another inside of the site, JKS, but Yam's gone, Rickeh as well. And it's suddenly just JKS remaining 1 versus 2. They haven't got that second gun in play yet. And they're trying to wrap in behind his smoke will cover him off, trying to isolate into Mo. 11 seconds, tries to get the plant, gun gone out of his hands, and Zeus times it right. It will be 16th round for Gambit. They almost... It's been an absolute dominant stage for them in that sense, and I really...
You can actually see 3 players making their way back, watching for rotations coming in from the CTs. They've got a 4-man stack towards that B side for now, and HObbit opened things up. Headshot on towards USTILO.
You can see the hands.
Yeah.
And AK maybe would have gone through that box, but the USP won't. He's going to get pushed back as well. That flash goes over. Smoke's not in place just yet. Lovely shot from Dosia. HObbit may fall. AdreN's found the shot on Rickeh as he pops out from Chicken Coop. They know he's there. JKS has pulled it back. Now they can start to push onto him. They've got to deal with the fact that Rock's covered off. Lovely shot, JKS. He contributes as well. Suddenly it's down to Dosia. He's the one with the kit, but he's got no armor, and that means the USPs are going to be a problem. They commit to the plant. Dosia, he doesn't quite get the planter, but he takes the other. That'll bring it down to the one-on-one, and JKS may have armor, but he's only got 33. It's not much better off when you consider that a headshot factor from the USP is still a possibility. Grenade goes over. Do what it will. It'll force Pika back, but it's going to be 1 bullet either direction. Both get tagged up. Shoulder showing, and Dosia's going to control it. And as mentioned, he's got the kit.
Renegade.
Now, pressure does include as well. Dosia waiting on the back side of the window, but watch toward Rickeh, because if they can try and get HObbit pushed out of position, or in turn, he fights back with a Molotov, then they start to open up the site. And as they're going in, HObbit's going to have to reconsider his position because he's going to have approaches from both sides. He's going to wait as well. Mo's baited him back in. Rickeh's got the shot. That's tradable. And he knows it. Well timed from HObbit. Has to go. It's down to the 2 versus 2 and Zeus on the flank, but they've got bomb. Lovely work. Again, this HObbit, I swear. I haven't read that book since I was probably in grade 8.
Right, so next event, you'll be prepared.
I'm
the CT economy. If they do lose this round, they can still buy next round. Let's have 1 pound of tech time, which is fine. And HObbit finally gets taken down, and AK paying dividends already. Oh, okay, and then some.
Absolutely, and then some. Az has also stepped up to find AdreN. This is looking great for Renegades early on.
They will survive for Gambit. That's going to be Zeus.
The shotgun from Mo. Dosia's on the SMG. HObbit again trying to get in position. It's going to be Molotov'd off early, and I imagine with this speed, that's constantly what they're going to try and do. He's blinded up, so too are the others, but he's in the open, and down he goes. Yam's found him. AdreN tries to swing wide and find shots too, and in turn, in fact, I didn't even think he hit the second one. Rickeh's going to put him down, but Dosia's capitalized on this, and this now turns to a favorsome situation for Gambit. Nade through, that'll take damage off. No, it doesn't on Dosia. It goes beyond. He's on 48. That could have been massive, and it's suddenly just Rickeh remaining AWP. Shots give away his angle. Lovely on Mo. Still has a chance, but Dosia with a better...
Mid-control along 8, and then they force themselves with 5 players all the way up towards middle, and it looks like it's going to be more of the same here. And Zeus, you can hear them.
This timing. They're all going. No one's going to check it. Please, JKS, keep your sights firmly fixed, but he goes wide of the smoke. Now he's in behind all of them. They've made it fastly, though, on top of the ramp, so he doesn't quite have the flank potential, but he's locked them in. That's the more important aspect of this. And Zeus will get right up behind Rickeh, who's on the corner. He's got to be so careful. As soon as he goes out, still has to deal with the fact that Yam's on top of the site, bomb planted as well. And they've done it toward the canyons yet again. So wide plant for Renegades. They were trying this earlier today. Rickeh's got AdreN. This still means Zeus has to distract to allow his teammates to rotate back in. They're down by 1, but they've got 2 kits to work with. HObbit tries to walk through, finds one. As a down. Blinded off, but fades away. And it's Dosia that has to come back into the mix as a result of it from the hut he's dropped. Zeus still can't find an opening, but HObbit will continue to push forward and continue to do so. He's got 2 kills already. Wraps over top. He's going to go for Yam. Bilbo's putting him in body bags, and he's got them all.
He hasn't got a kip.
Well struck. Finds Yam. Backs away as well. Going to get in the corner. This will bait them back around. Watch for the fact that Mo's distracted, though, and USTILO taking out Mo. It means that Dosia's got to capitalize on the fact Az is already through. Zeus in the open had to go for the reload. It decides not to. He's only got 9 bullets left in the mag, thankfully. Gets away and gets into the cannon's position to allow his teammates to set a crossfire and establish protection for him. But he wants to go on the flash, and he's right to do so, but can't land a kill. It's just damage. Damage enough for AdreN to capitalize. Lovely shot from Rickeh up close to the bottom of ramp. They're going to go fast on this. It's going to be Mo. AWP up close, missing a shot. Down he goes in the AK. Rather take that back, excuse me, the M4 rather. The rifle is still behind stables. They haven't found him. He's got a flash. Shots fired already. Finds one, but they wrap back and able to take him with overwhelming success. Two players peeking, and as it gets underneath the balcony, AdreN can't even drop through. Renegades have this down to a 4 versus 1 already, but a lovely jump in from HObbit.
Yeah, very good work from him. It's a 3-on-1 though, with no kit on HObbit. Once again, Renegades, that 5-man push towards mid. Slowing it right down. At that point, I wanted to be a little bit more in this last round, but enough to work with. Their best rounds, to be fair, have not come from opening picks of their AWP. It's just when they're keeping things simple. And Mo, he takes a ton of damage for the smoke there at the start of the round.
HObbit again, burrowed in, waiting for this chance to try and strike, counter smoke. And that one's thrown with a gap, so he's going to try and get in toward the archway. They're going to push through. Even with the blindness, he's able to find one. Looks, sudden finds two! Bilbo body bags again, and he's going to try and grab the AK now to snap around. As Zeus finds USTILO, it's all on AZR. What a round again from HObbit. And AZR's looking directly for him.
Fourth game in the opening sectors there, but this is still looking very promising. They just want to be making sure they get better every single day. And it's certainly proving out to be that way so far.
Absolutely true. And I found HObbit's already cleared out below in danger. AdreN will go down at least to USTILO. It's something to work with for Renegades as they pull it back to a 4 versus 4. But that's on the offsite. That's on the rotation, and they're still far removed from the activity.
Ouch.
Dosia's got bomb, trying to get across, and that'll help. As you say, ouch. It's the pain felt from JKS. He goes on to 15, and he's downed in the end by Mo. Second kill for him in the round. And bomb has made it to its destination. There's no kits in play to try and deny that late. So they'll have to strike fast. And they're all in position, all on the perimeter. Spotting HObbit. He's in a good position behind that second van. He's able to control his peak, but it also limits how much movement he has. And as that Cheetah will go down at the hands. Getting closer, ever closer. But Mo and Zeus able to pick up kills. HObbit as well with 2 on the Mac 10. And Dosia closes it out on the USTILO very fast. They're going to rotate back. He hears it now, but they're in A. They've just got JKS to the door. They're going to have to go to balcony. Dosia's already crossed. Desperate spray through. Do what damage you can. Dosia tagged on 31 will slow him slightly, but he's on platform. Already wrapping around. Zeus picks up 1. Now the fact is that Rickeh's not spotted.
They do something really close range and fast. They just rush towards middle there, and like you said, the AWP just caught out of position at that point. Now the double AWP setup, trying to desperately hold on to it. It's going to be 14-5, and now Yam and Rickeh separated on either side of the map, and there's no reason why the T's won't hunt them down here. AdreN spots him. Oh, Yam can't hold on to his AWP at this point.
At least for now. 2 shotguns in the play. Yam's got one of them on a kill. Let's HObbit down.
The AWP gone.
Mo is, yeah, exactly that. If you want to talk about impact, the weapon that could do the most of it is down already. And JKS, though, does swing back to catch Dosia off. Zeus is going to fall as well with AZR with the peak. A good counter peak.
Going forward, like I said, money for days on the Gambit side. They just want to kill as many as they possibly can. There's still a minute remaining. Still a possibility to take this one, but this frag means everything. Can they find anything here? JKS takes down AdreN, and just Mo takes one.
An M4 rather than the AWP, and it's not the pick he would ideally want. In fact, it's an AWP. Problem is for them still with AdreN now down inside a drop bomb, slowly going back over toward the A side. It's 34 seconds. That's where it's going to end up. That's the intended destination. AdreN will fall to JKS. That'll give him a chance to rotate in time to compensate for this, but they'll find HObbit. You still owe the one to do so as he lurks in. Still just 3 remaining versus the 4 of Renegades, but they're still outweighed. They've got 3 kits, but very little utility to work with. They've got a crossover. Down goes Dosia. Zeus in the open with bomb. Could be caught on this as well as Yam holds him up. A counter peek coming in from the doorway would take him out of the equation, but Zeus finds 2 in the open. Bomb finally drops. 9 seconds. Mo versus 2 has to go back for it. Swaps over to the AK instead, but he's missed the bomb. He thought he grabbed it. He doesn't. That's round over. He's got to stay alive as well. He said there's money for days, but he still have to get some sort of injection. He goes back for the AWP. They don't... Oh, but already inside of the drop, though. Yam, 17 on the other side of it. Be massive if he pops out at the right time. He's going to go for the reload on that M4. HObbit's already found 1. USTILO's down. AZR's up close. He's got to make up for it. Found by Mo. They read it this time, and HObbit goes out. He's got another kill. It's JKS to respond. At least puts the HObbit down, but it's just 2 to remain. It's on Mo. They might be able to find something on this.
This is good work from JKS, known for his clutches. Haven't seen too much from him as of yet on this map. Good position, but spotted now, and he's going to be finished off that Dosia.
All of this as well as nades will fly toward their direction. USTILO's close. Smoke out, cover off, 3 position, USTILO in. He's got the shotgun, he's lined it up. Mo fires back, but he's burning alive in the flames. They're gonna push through this. As Mo goes down, it's HObbit in, and a knock upon the door. He hides no more. He's gonna look over top to find Yam. The smoke out, they wanna cross it over, but Yam can play this to his advantage still. If he just waits for them to push through and commit to it. The problem is it's gonna be the UMP. Spots up HObbit, goes for it, lands it. That's exactly what he had to do. Get away as well, stay alive, caught up on the wall. It could have been a problem. Thankfully, he does get away. They keep the advantage in their name and counter boost perhaps onto the tree. They think about it, but it's a little bit chaotic. They decide not to as Dosia with an AK. Goes very slowly into a better position, stacked up to bait off of Yam as he's only got that 8. Zeus inside Chicken Nose, gonna spot both. Better shot. Yam, he's the low HP player, hits that headshot with the UMP, and suddenly Dosia, let me get some information on that, has to fight back against 3, and Bomb is far from him.
Well, he's got time to work with here, but the CTs, you can see they're quite cagey. Don't want to give anything away. They can probably sacrifice one player to get some information at this point, deny the plant, etc. But Dosia's edging in. You feel like he actually has got a chance in this situation as well. Comes down to the double spray down.
Given all the shots fired against him, but he gets to get away from this, and Mo's also tagged up onto 34, so good start again for Renegades. Missed shot from Rickeh, though. How much that matters is up for debate against these pistols because they don't get a cross on it. It's not like the Bomb's in a position to take advantage. So we watch JKS drop into the site. He's got dinked from far. He's down to 3 HP. This is now getting to be a bit of a problem. Rickeh finds a good angle, clever angle through the vent out toward the wall, and AZR gets in a position to cover them off before they get through. It's just HObbit remaining. Good shot with the Tech 9. 99 HP to work with. Spots up.
Coming adjustment. Balls that long in position. Ricky's going to be waiting for them.
Dropping away. Yeah, that AWP in a position to try and capitalize, but can't hit the shots. Takes one up, and it's going to be AdreN to pop out, but he's traded back. JKS and AZR with kills. 3 versus 3. AZR found, though. Mo hits it on the way through. This starts to give them the A site to work with. They've already dropped in, committed in from USTILO from that balcony position, and he makes it work. Finds 2. It holds Mo up. He's got an AWP. He's got the bomb, but Yam is behind. And USTILO is a very threatening factor with that M4 in front. He's trying to hold on and let patience work, but that could be a problem as well, because as we know it, Yam is working around. The longer he sits in this position, the closer Yam gets, and I dare say that's exactly how this is going to transpire. Just getting around the corner to Cannon, switches over to the Tech 9, and there it is. Yam shows up and hitting up to where I was speaking of, and AZR's already found AdreN. This bodes well for them. That's one of the 2 players that wants to try and lurk down. HObbit's the second. He's still being faced off by Yam. Good find. That pulls AZR back, and it is going to be on to JKS. Rickeh's inside the hut. He won't be able to move. Molotov'd out. JKS knows that's there, but they swing wide. They know he's playing it. And Zeus wins it. Actually, take that back. Mo hits it through the wall. Zeus doesn't even get the assist on it now, but Rickeh's posted up. And a missed smoke. They're going to know that, though. They'll see that. That's easy to spot. But they know that that also slows them. They can't commit to the peak. They're going to go closer as a result. Stay out of the radar. And Dosia gets in behind. Spots up 1. Turns to the right. The AWP's there. Good shot from Rickeh. That'll keep them alive with a chance, but only a hope in hell because it's 1 versus 3. He's down to 25. Bomb planted and Gambit. They're your DreamHack Open champions. What a performance from them, upsetting so many teams all the way through, and like you say, building for the major. I'm impressed. This team is very exciting to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Great performance throughout. No one really considered them to be champions of this tournament. There was some big names there, Cloud9, Dignitas, Optic, Godsend. I didn't think Gambit would be lifting the trophy, but they seem to be getting better and better. What a great array of talent they've got under the leadership of Zeus. Looking fantastic. Commiserations to Renegades. It's been a while since we've seen them in the grand final.
I have to say, I'm gonna echo it. Mo played very well, not to discredit anyone else on this team. AdreN as well stepped up in moments. But HObbit is a new star, and this is it. Gambit DreamHack Open Winter Champions 2016.
AdreN, you said that nothing but a first place finish would satisfy you, and you have accomplished that. You and your team are now the champions here at DreamHack Winter.
I'm so happy, I'm so satisfied. I'm proud of my team, and thanks everyone who cheered for us. Thank you.
I know that your team has been working hard to get to this point, and I can tell how happy you are. So how much does this win mean for you guys?
It means a lot because we gain a lot of confidence, and we can work more and more, and we know that is not an end. It's just the beginning of our trip.
Nice. So moving forward, what can we expect from Gambit Gaming?
We'll see.
Sounds good. And last but not least, do you have any final words for all the people that have been cheering for you guys?
I want to thank a lot everyone who supported us, everyone who believed us, and thanks. Hey, Mom, I'm on TV. And yeah, thank you all, guys. You're amazing.
Thank you, Jen, and congratulations once again. And there you have it. Your 2016 DreamHack Winter Champion is Gambit Gaming.
Gambit Gaming, their journey started all the way in the DreamHack ZOWIE Open closed qualifier. 4 best-of-3s there, and then 8 teams stood in their path, or rather 7. They were the 8th, and they managed to climb up that ladder all the way to the top. This 5-man roster made changes, new leadership, new look, and now that legendary status that they have acquired for the major does get them a little bit excited. $100,000 tournament.